Numbers 11. Discontent of the people. Now the people complained bitterly in the hearing of the Lord. And when he heard this, his wrath flared up, so that the Lord's fire burned among them and consumed the outskirts of the camp. But when the people cried out to Moses, he prayed to the Lord, and the fire died out. Hence the place was called Taberah, because there the fire of the Lord burned among them. The riffraff among them were so greedy for meat, and that even the Israelites lamented again. If only we had meat for food. We remember the fish we used to eat with the cost in Egypt, and cucumbers, and melons, the leeks, onions, and garlic. But now we are famished. We have nothing to look forward to but this manna. Manna was like coriander seed. And when it had appeared in Bethlehem, when they had gone out about, gathered it up, the people would grind it between millstones or pound it into mortar, then cook it in a pot and make it into loaves with rich, creamy taste. At night, when the dew fell upon the camp, the manna also fell. When Moses heard the people, family after family, crying at the entrance of their tents, so that the Lord became very angry and he was grieved. Why do you treat your servant so badly? Moses asked the Lord. Why are you so displeased with me that you burden me with all these people? Was it I who conceived all these people, or was it I who gave them birth? That you tell me to carry them at my breast like a nurse carrying an infant to the land where you have promised under the oath of the fathers. Where can I get meat to give these people? For they are crying to me, give us meat for our food. I cannot carry all these people by myself, for they are too heavy for me. If this is the way you will deal with me, then please do me a favor of killing me at once. So that I need no longer face my distress. Oh, Moses. The 70 elders, when the Lord said to Moses, assemble for me 70 of the elders of Israel, whom you know to be the elders and authorities under the people, and bring them to the tent of meeting. When they are in the place beside you, I will come down and speak with you there. I will also take some of the Spirit that is on you, and will confer it on them, that they may share the burden of the people with you. You then you will not have to bear it yourself. To the people, however, you shall say, sanctify yourselves for tomorrow, when you shall have meat to eat. For the hearing of the Lord you have cried, if only we had meat for food. Oh, how well off we were in Egypt. Therefore the Lord will give you meat to eat, and you'll eat it, not for 1 day or 2 days or 5 or 10 or 20, but for a whole month, until it comes out your very nostrils and becomes loathsome to you. For you have rejected the Lord who is in your midst, and in this presence you have cried, why did we ever leave Egypt? But Moses said, the people around me include 600,000 soldiers, yet you say I will give them meat to eat for a whole month? Can enough sheep and cattle be slaughtered for them? If all the fish in the sea were caught for them, would they have enough? The Lord answered Moses, is this beyond the Lord's reach? You shall see now whether or not I will set what I have said you takes place. Uh-oh. They're in trouble. The spirit of the elders. So Moses went out and told the people what the Lord had said. Gathering 70 elders of the people, he had them stand around the tent. The Lord came down in the cloud and spoke to him. Taking some of the spirit that was on Moses, he bestowed it on the 70 elders. And as the Spirit came to rest on them, they prophesied, but did not continue. Now 2 men, one named Eldad and the other Medad, had remained in the camp, yet the Spirit came to rest on them also. They too had been on the list, but had not gone out to the tents, so they prophesied in the camp. Okay, so when a young man ran and reported to Moses, Eldad and Medad are prophesying in the camp. Joshua, son of Nun, who from his youth had been Moses' aide, said, "My lord Moses, stop them." But Moses answered him, "Are you jealous for my sake? If only all the people of the Lord were prophets. If only the Lord would bestow his spirit on them." Then Moses retired to the camp along with the elders of Israel. The quail. There arose a wind from the Lord that drove in quail from the sea and left them around the campsite, to distance of a day's journey at the depths of 2 cubits upon the ground. So all day and all night, all the next day, people set about to gather in the quail. Even the one who got the least gathered 10 homers of them. Then they spread them out all around the camp. But while the meat was still between their teeth, before it could be chewed, the Lord's wrath flared up to the people against the people. The Lord struck them with a very great plague. So the place was named Kibroth Hattava, because it was there that the greedy people were buried. From Kibroth Hattava, the people set out for Hazeroth, where they stayed.